Okay, hello. Hello, are you guys back? Hello.
Yes, sir. We are coming back. We are coming back gradually.
Okay, this is 18 out of about 21. Yeah, to the platform cannot. All right, let's continue. They will join. And then I will say strength and factors of safety. So you don't designing for strength. After designing for strength, if you are expecting your structure to carry a load of 10 kilonewton, you don't design it. You don't design by selecting members that will only support 10 kilonewton or 10 newton. But you do what? You add a factor of safety that assuming 10 kilonewton is 5 kilonewton is added during the service life of the structure. What happens? And then again, you know you have things like dead load and life loads. Assuming the life loads increases, what happens to the structure? If you base your construction on the design of only 10 kilonewton and you have an addition of 5 kilonewton life loads, what happens? Collapse.
Deformation.
Yeah. You said what?
Deformation, sir.
Yes, deformation. And then after deformation, what happens? Total collapse. And then ease of then expected service life. Every structure must have a service life, just as much as we have shelf life for packaged food and drugs. Structures too do have what? Expected what? Service life or expected what? Expiry dates. So that has to be considered. Those are the characteristics of what? Farm structures. Another one is what? Ease of what? Alteration. Ease of alteration. You must have it at the back of your mind that in case you're into, let's say, let's take an example of poultry. In case you just want to rear birds for meat, right? Which are what? The birds for meat, what do you call them? Chicken for just meat, not layers. So what do you call, what's the name? It's broilers now, right? Hello? Are you people here at all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are with you, sir.
You guys, you're not with me.
Yeah.
People should not dampen my spirit, because I have work to do. I left the lab to come and take this class, right? So in case you started with broilers and then along the line, somebody sold an idea to you that you can do layers too. You see? So how is it easy for you to convert your broiler cages to what? To layers. That's what the ease of alteration means. How easy is it for you to convert your cassava processing to corn processing? And then the final one, it is last because it is not as important as any of those other 5 points listed up, but it's still good if one can still put that into consideration, which is what? Aesthetic. So what does aesthetic value mean? Someone should tell us what aesthetic value means.
The beauty.
Beauty, good. Beauty. At least, no matter what, a farm environment, if it is not beautiful, if it doesn't look good, it won't be encouraging to work on. So at least there should be some decoration. so that it will what? Make working on the farm environment very interesting, and then one will be able to work for long hours without hurrying to leave. And then the next thing to do is what? This is what? This is a, where is this? Design consideration of farm what? Farm building, farm structures. Design considerations. What are those things you put into place? You consider, you take into account when designing your farm environment. What are those things? Functional requirement. Who can tell us what functional requirements mean?
The space and the storage capacity of your farm structure.
Yes. If you are designing for a silo, you must know the capacity of the silo you are designing. You are designing a bridge. You must know the service life. You must know the maximum load, allowable load it can take. Structural analysis. When you know the functional requirements, what is expected of that structure to do, and that is when you'll be able to do the structural analysis. Maximum load, permissible load. And you're able to select members. What size of the beams and columns and struts. That's the structural analysis. And then materials of construction. What materials do you use? Do you use concrete only, or do you reinforce with steel? Do you use only steel beams without concrete? That's what materials of what? Construction. The economics of the farm structures.
Yes, sir.
What's the cost benefit analysis of that farm structure? How many years is it going to take you to get back your capital, your investment from that structure? Does it really make sense? Does it really make economic sense investing so much in that structure when it's going to take you, if it's going to take you 50 years and you're already 40 to recover your capital, not profit? By the time you are 90, is it possible that, is it likely that person will still be alive until that time? Doesn't make economic sense, right? Let's go. Why am I tired? So tired like this. Environmental control system for plants. Look at this. Straightforward. That's why I gave you guys that material. So you guys are going to read that material. And then when we come next class, very good. I'm going to. All right, no problem. Let's continue. So let me ask you guys. It says what? Environmental control system for plants. What is a greenhouse? And then if you look at the next slide, it says greenhouse effect. Warming that results when solar radiation is trapped by the atmosphere. This is caused by CO2, this, and radiation. Global warming. Very good. This is what happens on Earth, right? Greenhouse effect. So now, how does it now relate to greenhouse structure? Someone should tell us. How does it relate to greenhouse structure? The general greenhouse effect that happens on Earth. How does it relate to greenhouse structure?
because these gases and the radiation are required to plant growth.
You are speaking too much into your microphone. Please just move it away a little bit so I can hear you. All right.
The greenhouse, because the gases and the radiation is also required for the plant growth.
No, okay. I'm not. You're not audible enough, my friend. You're not audible enough.
I said the radiation and the gases are also required for the plant growth.
Say it again. Come again.
I said the greenhouse effect is also related to the greenhouse because all these gases and the radiation are also required for the plant in controlled environments.
No. Okay, look at it. In the greenhouse effect on Earth, what does it say? It says what? This is caused by what? CO2, CFC, HFC that allow what? Radiation to pass through. Allow radiation to pass through, but what? Absorb what? Long wave radiation. That is radiated back from the Earth. Look at that.
Yes.
So when you come back to the greenhouse, it says what? A greenhouse is a specialized structure used for crop production under controlled climatic environment. Grass systems are designed to overcome this. And then there's something that is missing here. Okay, let me add this. It's a specialized structure that is covered with a transparent material Look at this. Can you see? That is covered with a transparent material, right? On this side, CO2, CFC, and HFC are what? Are the transparent material. Is it not?
Yeah.
You guys should be. Are people not here?
Yes,
Why
sir.
are you guys not
Yes,
answering me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We are with you, sir.
These are the covering material for the world, for the earth, rather. Why here? The covering material does what? Traps. When solar radiation enters the greenhouse through the covering material, which is sometimes, what are those materials? Who can give us an example of one?
CFC.
Polyethylene.
Polyethylene, olefin. Olefin. We have many of them. Horticultural glass, polycarbonate, the etc. Okay, right? So this material now do what? They trap solar radiation within the greenhouse environment. That is why the greenhouse environment, the parameters such as what? Temperature, humidity, most especially temperature, is usually what? Higher than the outside environment. But humidity, what happens to humidity? If temperatures are usually high in the greenhouse, what happens to humidity?
Humidity
Is what?
It's reduced.
Is low. What happens to CO2? Is it high or it's low?
It increases.
No, it's low.
Okay.
Why is it low? Why is CO2 low? I need answers from you people. I need answers. Why is CO2 low?
Because of the high temperature effect.
Because of the high temperature? No. Why is CO2 low? Okay, let's do it this way. Let me ask you this way. In a greenhouse, assuming you have two greenhouses, right? One, you have crops inside. It everywhere is closed. The windows are closed, right? In the second greenhouse, you don't have crops inside. Everywhere is closed. Two similar greenhouses. But in one, you have plants. In the other one, you don't have plants, right? So in which of them?
Yeah.
In both of them, temperature will be high in both of them, right? Agree?
Yes. Yes,
Yes, sir.
agreed.
Yes, sir.
What happens to CO2?
It
is being
in
consumed
the
by the
first
plant.
greenhouse. In the first greenhouse that has plants, the
Yes.
CO2 would reduce there.
We drop,
because
exactly.
plants will drop.
Yes. But
While
in
the
the
other one,
empty greenhouse, what happens to them? To
there is
CO2?
high concentration of CO2.
How is it going to be high? It's just going to be just constant.
It's constant.
It's going to be constant. It's going to be constant. Yes,
Yes.
constant.
Good.
Not is entry, not is going out.
Yeah. So now, what happens to solar radiation in the greenhouse with plants and the greenhouse without plants? What happens?
Solar
The radiation in where we have the plants will increase.
What? What I say? Why will it increase?
Because the CO2 in the system is being consumed by the plant. So
what
out
happens? I say, what happens to solar radiation?
It's increase.
Solar radiation will. Do you know what solar radiation is? Sunshine. Will it increase? Solar radiation will not change now. It's the same.
Yes, sir. It will not change.
It's coming from. It's going to be the same. If we use the same covering material, it's going to be the
It's
same.
only absorbed.
It's going to be the same. And now let me ask you: in the greenhouse with plants and the greenhouse without plants, which of them would the temperature be higher?
The one without plants.
Yeah, good. Why? Why will it be higher?
Because there is no vegetation.
Okay.
Because there's no heat exchange.
No, heat exchange. Yeah, partially correct. Yes. Heat exchange between what and what?
Between the plant and the environment.
The plant and the
Correct.
atmosphere.
You're too much. Right. And then, what about relative humidity in the one with plants and the one without plants?
The one with plants, I think relative humidity will be higher compared to the one without plants.
Exactly. Why? What are those processes that will release the relative humidity to the atmosphere?
I think photosynthesis.
Evapotranspiration also.
Correct. Evapotranspiration. Yeah, good. Yeah. So the next one. Let's go. This says regulated parameters in the greenhouse. This one. So what are those parameters that are regulated in the greenhouse? We have them here: temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide. How do you regulate carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide concentration. How? I'm asking, someone should answer me. How do you regulate carbon dioxide?
The plants inside the greenhouse.
You do what?
The presence of plants inside the greenhouse.
I say, how do you control carbon dioxide in the greenhouse? Now, assuming now, you know that carbon dioxide within the greenhouse will usually, with plants, so be lower than outside the greenhouse. True or false?
True.
Sure.
True, right?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because plants absorb carbon dioxide for their
Correct. Who is that? Who is that person?
adversity.
Okay, good.
Along the
So
way,
now,
adversity.
since plants are using up the greenhouse using the CO2 within the greenhouse, how do you now replenish the CO2 within the greenhouse? How?
Maybe a gas pipe that passes
Ventilation,
out.
sir.
Ventilation.
Yeah, ventilation 1, then 2. When you say gas pipe,
And like there's a gas pipe that takes out the oxygen sometimes that bring it.
no. You rather bring CO2 gas into supply CO2 gas into the greenhouse. Is either number one, if you are using, if your greenhouse is naturally ventilated, that means you open the windows for cross ventilation. But if your greenhouse is completely closed, you do or you supply CO2 into the greenhouse, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, water supply. What method of irrigation is used most times in the greenhouse?
Sprinkler.
What? You said what?
Subsurface.
What method of irrigation is used in the greenhouse?
Drip irrigation.
Drip irrigation, yeah. What method of fertilizer application? Okay. How do you apply fertilizer in greenhouse plants?
I think it should be foliar application, like
What?
overhead application.
No, fertigation. You know what fertigation means?
No, sir.
Eh?
No, sir.
Putting of fertilizer inside the
At
irrigation
the root,
water.
at the root of the plant.
No. What are you saying? That's not,
Putting
somebody
of-
was saying it correctly.
Putting of fertilizer inside the irrigation water, sir.
Correct. 5 marks for you.
Thank you, sir.
What's the matric number?
18/30G076.
Wait, let me get the attendance. Tell me before we go. Let's continue. I'm trying to open the
sir.
attendance list. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. So this one is saying what here? Something is hiding. Classification based on that's classification of greenhouses. That's types of greenhouses, right? Types of greenhouses based on the what is this in? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to what is this? Based on erection pattern. Right? And then under this one, you have what? Freestanding, or you call it stand alone. Stand alone, you know what that means now? It is standing alone, one man squad. Right?
Yes, sir.
And the next one is trying to adjust this note so that good. Yeah, stand alone, you know what it means? Another one is gutter connected. This one says what? Gutter connected greenhouses are a series of two or more single span. Single span means what? Single span means what? Stand alone. Single span means stand alone. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Gutter connected greenhouses are a series of what? Two or more single span or two or more standalone greenhouses connected together at the eave. You know what the eave it means? By a common gutter. You know what the eave is?
Yes, sir.
You know what the eave is? Look at this. Look at this diagram here. Do you see the lowest part of this roof?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where when rain is falling, where people used to set buckets to fetch rainwater. That lowest part of the roof, that's the eave.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Why the topmost part here? Are you people see my cursor?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You see, look at this line at the top here. Is called ridge. That's the ridge. And you see these other lines slanting here. This thing slanting down here. Eh?
Right.
Those are called what? Rafters. Right?
Afters.
Rafters. Rafters are beams that are what? Installed at an angle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you know these vertical ones here are called what? Columns. Eh? So later on we'll be designing for columns. We'll be designing for what? The rafters and the horizontal one. Here, there's no horizontal one. Running from this pole to the opposite pole. That's what? A beam. A beam is what? What is called a beam is what? Installed at what? What angle?
At horizontal.
Horizontally. 180 degree. Horizontally. Right?
Yes, sir.
So we'll be designing for that. For the beams, the rafters, the columns. And then the weight of this glass. So if you want to design your roof now, your trusses, see, look at this triangle from here, down, horizontal, here, that's a truss. So a truss is made up of what? Two slanted rafters and a horizontal beam. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Two slanted beams, that's rafters, two rafters and a beam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go on. We're going to stop this class by when it is 11 o'clock. Abi? No, 10 o'clock, right? What time is it now? It's 9, Abi. It's still 9.
9:47, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go. I want us to finish this greenhouse aspect so that you guys will read that article next class. Everybody will tell me what he or she has learned from that paper. That's assignment, so that's going to be our CA. That paper, that is review. That paper, listen to me, guys. Everybody will read. You whatever you've learned in that paper, you jot it down and you come and tell us next class. That is our CA, which is going to be 20 marks. And then attendance. Now that I'm talking, we have only 32. Nobody is coming in again. We have only 32. We have only 32. Yeah?
Yes, I'm with a friend. I do not have a phone presently, sir. I'm with my colleague. The answer, I got a 5 marks just now.
Because you don't reach max 9. You don't talk this thing.
Yes, I'm with a friend, sir.
You two are with a friend.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There is no light. You don't have light in the hostel.
Show us their faces.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
You know this show. You know this show. Can you see us now, sir?
I cannot see anything.
Because this boy are not lying.
Yeah?
Reginald.
Okay.
Can
Right.
you see us now?
Yes, I can see. Where are you people?
They're not fast.
They have
my place.
Yeah?
Where's your place?
There's no light at their own place, so I put on generator here,
Can
so
you
they
see
came
us
here.
now, sir?
Okay. That's good. So the person I said should give me his matric number. What's the matric number?
Hello, sir. 18/30J076, sir.
076.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Hello, sir. Can you see us, sir?
Okay, two of you. Okay, 31 plus 2. That's 33. 7 people are absent. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, see. See what we are going to do now. Right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Matric number 001. Is it here? Answer me sharply. 001. Absent. 002.
Present, sir.
004.
Present, sir.
009.
Present, sir.
13.
Present, sir.
14.
Present, sir.
18. 19.
Present, sir.
25.
Present, sir.
26.
Present, sir.
27.
Present, sir.
28. 28.
Present, sir.
29.
Present, sir.
31.
Present, sir.
Who is saying, repeating that? One person is saying 2 times.
31, present, sir.
31.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
What's your name? Arib Salah. 36.
Present, sir.
38.
Present, sir.
39. 41.
Present, sir.
No. 41. What's your name? Okay, yeah. 42.
Present, sir.
47.
Present, sir.
51. 51. 51. 51. Absent. Go away. 57.
Present, sir.
What's your name?
I'm an elder, sir. My name is Temitola Samuel, sir.
No. 57. What's your name?
Temitola Samuel. Temitope.
No. 57 is Ojo Michael Oyetunde. Absent.
I'm an elder, sir. I'm an elder, sir. A spillover student, sir.
Yeah?
I'm a spillover student, sir.
Is that your matric number? I say it. Go away.
15/30G057.
No. This one is 18. I'm talking about 18 now. You elder, keep quiet. Wait. When I finish, I'll come to elders. 60.
Present, sir.
What's your name?
Olaifa Abdul Malik.
61.
Present, sir.
What's your name?
Olanrewaju Abdulbasit.
63.
Present, sir.
What's your name?
Olasupo Abdulhakim.
65. You guys should be fast. 65. Absent. 66.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
68.
Present, sir.
73. Absent. 74.
Present, sir.
76.
Present, sir.
81,
Present, sir.
89.
Sir,
Yekini
present,
Jessica.
sir.
Yekini Jessica.
Present, sir.
90.
Present, sir.
101.
Present, sir.
101. 101. Matrix number 101. Amusa absent. 94.
Present, sir.
19. 19 star 30 GA 094.
Present, sir. I'm here.
Now 95.
Present, sir.
Sambiat. 96.
Present, sir.
96. 96.
Present, sir.
What's your name?
Akiola Ogechi, sir.
Ogechi. Okay. 97.
Present, sir.
What's your name?
Redamola Aziz Ayobami, sir.
98.
Present, sir.
Okay, good. So now see what you see what you people are going to do for me now. I want your names to be appearing here. I don't want to see matric number. Or which one is better for me? Matric names. I want names and matric number together.
Sir.
Names and then matric number in bracket. Name,
sir.
matric number in bracket.
Do you mean on the display name, sir?
Yes, exactly. Display name.
Baba,
I hope you understand. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. Yeah, up your video, up your video, up your video. Oh, okay, sir. This okay. We are ending. Okay, let's just end here. Let's end here. This is all.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. So
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, 073, sir. I was disconnected just now. Before you called my name, sir.
073.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, I've not taken my attendance. I'm an elder.
Okay. What's your matric number? No, Elder, don't worry. Elder, don't worry, Jerry.
Hello, sir.
Okay, let me just get your matric number now. 15
All right,
slash
sir.
30 GA 057.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. This thing is going to end again. So I don't want to reconnect again. So we'll continue next class, right?
Okay, sir.
All right, sir.
Okay, sir.
So see you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
All right.
very much, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mark. That's one.
Bye, sir.
Bye bye.